Hey everyone, how you all going? Welcome to another video and welcome to a book haul. And we are going to be talking about the books that I have purchased from March through to May. It is May 31st as of filming this video. And I'm going to be talking about some library hauls just to start off. Because this year I decided to get a library card and it's been kind of life-changing a little bit and it's been really great. There's a lot of great books at the library, so check out your local library. So, first one that I got, well, it's not the first one. I've already read 2 books from the library, but one of the 2 that I have not read yet is When the Wolf Comes Home by Nat Cassidy. And I love it because you can see they got something that says horror. I've heard a lot of really good things about this one. The first Nat Cassidy I have read was Rest Stop. I think I gave that one 4 stars, 4 or 5 stars. I loved it. And I want to go into this one blindly, but I've heard nothing but great things about it. The second library book that I have on hold is The Name Game by Beth O'Leary. And just like with When the Wolf Comes Home, how it has horror on the spine, this one has a little love heart for romance. I've read about 3 Beth O'Leary books and I have loved all of them. I love them a lot. It's my first time having a Beth O'Leary book in my hands. And this one is set on a small island. And it looks like... wait, there's 2 Charlies. This is going to be for a themed reading vlog, like a project reading vlog, and I'll let you know more about it because there's 2 Charlies. Obviously one a man, one a woman. Is that going to get confusing with perspectives? I don't know. I really have no idea about that. So, by my quick little calculation, 2, 4, 6, 8. So over the 3 months, from March to May, I have purchased 11 books, if I can count correctly. So we're going to be talking about the books that I have bought in March, of which there are 4. The first one is Green Dot by Madeline Gray. Yes, Madeline Gray. I have a reading vlog on this book. I DNF'd it. I don't want to be talking about what this book is about. I will leave a link to the description in my video. If you want to check out why I DNF'd it, Blood on Her Tongue by Joanna Van Veen. I've already read this book. All of the books that I bought in March, I have already read. So that's really great. This one follows 2 sisters. I believe they're twins. It's in the Netherlands in 1887. Sarah is unwell. It's a vampire novel with a bit of a twist. Both sisters are keeping secrets from each other. Definite Dracula vibes. And I loved it a lot. Just Watch Me by Lord Torenberg. I did not even know that this book existed until I went to the bookshop, and this book kind of like jumped out at me, and I'm glad I picked it up because I really enjoyed this book. It follows Dell. She's barely keeping it together. Actually, I'm not even going to read you the whole synopsis. I'm just going to read you a couple of paragraphs. So it's a Fleabag meets Big Swiss in this bold debut about a charismatic misfit who live streams her life for 7 days and nights to raise money to save her comatose sister. A poignant and darkly funny exploration on grief, forgiveness, and redemption. Narrated in 7 short chapters, 1 for each day of Dell's live stream, Just Watch Me careens through a week in the life of this misguided striver with a heart of gold. Voyeuristic and visceral, audacious and outrageous, Leo Torenberg's debut is both a razor-sharp tragicomedy about the internet economy and a surreptitiously moving tale about the desire to be watched and the terror of being seen. I'll give you a little bit more about it. Dell realizes that when she's live streaming, she realizes that she has a talent for eating spicy food. I do have a reading vlog for this one as well. I think it was with Green Dot, so I will leave a link to that video if you want to check that out. And the last book is The Graveyard Shift by Maria Lewis. This one follows a podcaster who is, no, not even a podcaster, a radio host who has a show between the hours of 11 p.m. and 6 a.m. and it's pretty much called The Graveyard Shift. And she hosts a radio show that is like a love letter to the sounds of horror. More music, I think. A listener calls into the radio show and that person is killed live on air. The killer could be listening in on this radio show. Quite a good book. I like this one. For April, we have 3 books. I have found a J.R.R. Tolkien book. it kind of jumped out at me, and it's called The Adventures of Tom Bombadil. It's a very cute, short little book. Look how cute it is. It's so tiny. And if I can do this one-handed, oh, huzzah. The end papers, have these really gorgeous illustrations. And I had a bit of a flip through, and there is illustrations throughout here. Oh, that's a photograph. You see, that's a photograph of Tolkien himself. I know there's illustrations because I was flipping through it this morning before I filmed. Ah, here's one. I believe that's Smaug, is it? I believe it is, but I love fantasy books that have fantasy drawings in them. Yeah, it's just about Tom Bombadil and how he appeared. We get to see some of his poems. Yeah, it's just about Tom Bombadil, as far as I know, because it doesn't really say too much. Anyway. Can it clip on my hair? Oh yeah, it's really pulling. Owie owie. It's only until I get the sleeve on. Ow. Apologies for... Oh no. Oh no. Oops. Apologies for any sounds. That was really pulling on my hair. Ouch. The second book is A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms by Did me pulling on my hair pull out some brain matter? Probably. A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms by fucking really again. Holy crap. A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms by George R.R. Martin. Okay, we got through it. It is a century before Game of Thrones, and two unlikely heroes wander Westeros. Is it Dunk? Yeah, Duncan the Tall, and Egg, who is his squire. And Duncan is a knight, and he's just going around Westeros being the best knight that he can be. That really pulled on my hair. The Caretaker by Marcus Cleaver. It is not Cleaver, it's not Clywa. What I have been told, it's Cleaver. And thank you to the person who corrected me on that. I appreciate it a lot. This one follows Macy. I've just read this, I should know. Yes, Macy. She's not living the best life. Things are not really going well for her. She doesn't really have a job, and she has to take care of her younger sister. There is this job opportunity that she has found. Is it like a newspaper clipping or something like that? No, I think it was an online. Yeah, I think she found the job interview online. It's about a caretaker position, and there are weird things that are kind of happening in this house on the land of this property, and she has to follow the rights if she wants to save Earth, if she wants to save the world from dark entities. I really had a good time with this one. And the last month is the one we are in, which is May. So for May, I have 4 books for May. The first one is Mocha by Monica Kim. This one is, I promise you I do know what it's about. My brain is just not currently working at the moment. Let me just read the back. Mocha. The Korean term for spy cameras secretly and illegally installed, often to capture voyeuristic images and videos. It's a revenge, female rage story. Loved The Eyes Are the Best Part by Monica Kim. I thought it was such a fantastic book, really well written. This one, I'm so hyped for. I loved the first one. The first one kind of really intrigued me. The first book in this series did, and I'm not gonna, okay, I'll just show you. It's How to Survive Camping, the lady in chains rather. It is the second book to the first one, which was The Man with No Shadow. I read that book last year, loved it, gave that one 4 stars. This is the sequel. I'm hoping I love this one as well. We follow campground manager Kate, and it's a supernatural, campy, and funny horror tale packed with mysterious monsters and spine-chilling encounters. Pretty much these camping grounds and the woods surrounding these camping grounds are kind of haunted with supernatural creatures and entities, And if you want to survive camping on these campgrounds, there are sets of rules that you have to follow. The first one was like honestly so fantastic. It's cozy, it's campy, it's funny. I loved the main character in this book. It had unexpected gory bits in it, the first one did, and I'm hoping the second one kind of follows suit to that. And this one was from the Reddit No Sleep page or tag, whatever it is. And so was Marcus Cleaver, and I've enjoyed both of those authors' books. So I think I need to check out that Reddit No Sleep tag, because I've been finding some good stuff from people that have gone on to become published authors. I know Pen Pal was also another one that was on Reddit No Sleep, and that one is very, I don't want to say very popular, but I've heard a lot of good things about that one. The second last book is a bit of a chunker, The Calamity Club by Catherine Stockett. So it has been so long since the author has written a book. The first book that this author wrote was The Help, and I loved that book a lot. This one follows a similar historical setting, historical tone. I do apologize if you can hear that background noise. I think someone's doing work somewhere, I don't know. So Oxford, Mississippi, 1933, and we follow a little girl, 11-year-old Megala Fleur, has learned the hard way to rely on no one. I believe it's something to do with the Depression, and I think we follow these young women, these young girls who are in an orphanage, and it is an unforgettable story of resilience and friendship and a sisterhood of underestimated women who risk everything to take back control of their fates. So I wonder if we follow them throughout their lives. I don't know. I know we follow Meg, we follow Birdie, and then there's also Charlie. Who knows? Really excited. I love this cover. This cover is gorgeous and stunning. I love the spine on it as well. And this book is a bit heavy, and I have a bit of a sprained wrist, so that is a little uncomfortable. Okay, I'm going to put this on my shirt. I'm going to clip it onto me, so if you can't really hear properly, I do apologize for that. But I need all hands on deck for this last book. I've been keeping my eye out on Folio Society editions of books that I love, books that I consider to be favorites. And the first one I bought was Piranesi. It's over on one of these shelves. I think it's where my finger is pointing to, where I got my little statuette of a little doggy. I think it's a kind of like around there. I don't know if you can entirely see it, but Piranesi was the first one. Piranesi is one of my favorite books of all time. And then I have a second one because I couldn't help myself. The Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern, which is another one of my favorite books of all time. You got a really nice slipcover case, and you can see there's stars. If memory serves me correct, I think it's honey, because we got a bee, we got a key, and we got a something else that I can't remember because it's been a while. But I've wanted a tattoo of those symbols for a long time. I just haven't gotten around to it. Absolutely beautiful cover. It's like cloth bound, gorgeous, stunning. We love her, sir. We love her very much. I'll show you some of the illustrations. The title pages are also in color as well. Here's one. The images are absolutely, the artwork I should really say, is absolutely stunning. And it is one of my absolute favorite books of all time. Do I remember what it's about? No, because it's time and overdue for a bit of a reread. I do know that Folio Society also have a very gorgeous edition of The Night Circus. I loved The Night Circus, not as much as The Starless Sea, but I do want to reread Erin Morgenstern. It's long overdue for a reread. That is all for this video. Thank you very much. Let me know if any books have interested you, if you've read any of these books and if you've enjoyed them. And also leave a recommendation for me down below in the comments. I would love to read what you have recommended. And that is all for me. I will see you in another video. Catch you later.